11, Mission Firecracker.
No.
Secret Agent Con Shonery.
No.
Operation Thundermug.
No!
Then what?
Started.
Fighting at him. Okay, as the Americans say, they're always so glad when anyone chooses freedom.
Let's hope he doesn't really choose freedom.
Very interesting. This report of yours contains some very important information, Baron von Clausen. How'd you manage to get hold of it?
If a prisoner is clever, he can pick up secret information.
Obviously.
Now, may I ask exactly what is my position here, Colonel?
You're a free man in a free country. Of course, you'll be expected to answer a few questions, since it appears you were quite close to Hitler in the final months of the war. But whatever the Russians say, we have no reason to consider you a war criminal, von Clausen. Even if you did shoot down one or two of our planes, if I'm not mistaken.
27, to be exact.
I stand corrected. Cigarette?
Dankeschön. What about my villa in West Berlin?
Of course, it'll be given back to you. but not immediately, unfortunately. I'm sorry, but we have a number of officers of the Allied command staff billeted there.
Oh? I'm honored. But I'll be happy to live in the caretaker's house. And naturally, your officers can continue to occupy the big house, provided they pay the rent.
That sounds like a reasonable solution.
A comparison between an old photo of von Clausen and our man arouses certain doubts.
Let's see him again.
Oh, sorry, sir.
What the hell do you think you're doing, soldier?
Oh, what difference does it make whether he's really von Clausen or not? What is important is that he escaped, and escaped with something the Nazis had hidden.
This picture shows the caretaker's house on the estate. It's well away from the main house. Von Clausen occupied the place for a little over a month, living the quiet life of a retired businessman, tending his roses and his canaries. Every evening he had 3 visitors, always the same ones, with whom he played poker, as he was careful to mention to one of our officers. A woman was also an occasional visitor. She was tall, blonde, and very beautiful.
That her?
No, that was a mistake.
Wish all our mistakes were like that.
When our people noticed the Baron had disappeared, they broke down the door, and this is the way the place looked. A rather large hole had been excavated, and there were signs that boxes had been removed from the pit. Then, in an open field adjoining the estate, we found tire marks that were left by a small aircraft.
Your von Clausen is probably, if not certainly, an agent of the Russians, who furnished him with ultra-secret and highly compromising documents to be used against us, or against the other occupation forces. I'm afraid I shall have to report that you've been negligent.
I'm sure you'll excuse me, gentlemen. I'll take the liberty of drawing your attention to an item that has appeared in a number of newspapers. There was a twin-engine plane found abandoned on the coast of Morocco about 20 miles from Casablanca. Aboard the plane, there were 3 men, dead men, gentlemen. Just like the 3 men who came each night to play poker with our old friend von Clausen. What happened during that last game of poker? All of them had been riddled with bullets.
And the woman?
The woman? She was tall, blonde, and very beautiful. Let's hope she's still alive.
3 of our men killed, the aircraft loss, and what is more important, the documents. Those documents, comrades, which were to have provided us with sensational revelations against our enemies. Into whose hands have they fallen? Into German hands? Or the Americans? The Chinese? What might they not find against us? I'm afraid, Comrade General, I shall have to report that you have been negligent.
We would never have gained possession of those documents without the aid of von Clausen. Nobody could have foreseen.
Perhaps not a blind man like you, Comrade General. But more astute minds, after 2 days' inquiry, have established the fact that the real von Clausen has been dead for at least 6 months. And we are up against an imposter, an adventurer who had managed to wheedle his way into the Baron's confidence. If you had made an inquiry, this would have been avoided.
No one suspected earlier.
Votre service?
Thanks. Hello.
Am I speaking to the American who's interested in the airplane?
Who's this?
Someone who knows many things.
All right. I'll wait in the hotel.
I must stay undercover. They are after me.
Who?
I want protection and a few dollars.
You'll be paid in dollars and protection if you tell the truth.
I can't come there.
Then you can keep your information.
Listen to me, mister. Time has almost run out. They already took the stuff to Italy. And in a few days, they will be lost for good. You better take the word of Mohammed Dervish, who is an honest smuggler and reliable.
Get the latest news.
Go away.
Tell me the latest edition.
Buy a nice watch?
You know where Mohammed Dervish lives?
The house on the corner, second floor.
Thanks. Mohammed, open up. It's me. John Sutton, the American. Open up. Come on, Mohammed. Open the door, will you? I'm the one you telephoned at the hotel. Mohammed, what's happening? Answer me. All right, I know there's somebody in there. And whoever you are, you better open the door. Oh, I'm sorry. I wanted to speak to Mohammed Dervish.
Go away, Mohammed not here. Me Muslim white husband, the way I not know you. I not open. Baraka, baraka.
Mohammed should be in. He was expecting me. He must have left some message.
Not no, I Muslim white husband not say me where he go, not say me what he do. Go away, please. Not good for Muslim woman to speak to man.
All right, but I'll be back tomorrow. Good afternoon. I wonder if you could give me some information.
That's what we're here for.
What ticket did she buy? The blonde that just left.
Are you from the police?
Who, me? If you'd ever been in love, you'd understand why I have to find that girl.
I understand. All the same, I don't know.
Let me guess. I bet she went to Rome, am I right?
You're right, sir.
Would you book me on the same flight?
Certainly, sir. But you'll have to hurry. The plane leaves within an hour.
That's no good. What about the next flight?
It's tomorrow, sir.
A loser.
I suggest the Hilton. The lady had us make a reservation for her there.
Could you do the same for me?
With pleasure.
Thanks.
Madame, it's dead fish. Dead fish. Postman. Car. Your mail. A grama. Mail for a grama.
Dear Mohammed, your letter worries me. I've destroyed it as you advised, and of course I've memorized the information in it. You say I can sell this information to the Americans at a good price if something should happen to you. At least I hope you'll find this business profitable. I'll be staying on in Naples at the Apollo for another month. Your loving Zaira. Naples.
Di circa 9.000 metri e ad una velocità di 800 km l'ora. La colazione vi sarà servita tra pochi minuti. L'arrivo a Roma è previsto fra 3 ore circa. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are flying at an altitude of 27,000 feet, and our speed is about 500 miles an hour. Lunch will be served within a few minutes. We are due to arrive at Rome in approximately 3 hours.
Good evening. Do you have a reservation?
I'm afraid not.
Well, I happen to have a very nice table.
Excuse me, do you know who that gentleman is?
No, madame.
Would you see that he gets a table nearby?
Naturally, madame. I'll take care of him. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Have you booked a table? It's reservations only.
No, but don't worry about it. There's an empty seat over there next to that blonde.
What you're asking, sir, is not at all that easy.
Perhaps 5,000 lira will suggest a way?
It's a strong possibility, sir. I'm very sorry, madame, but I'm afraid there's been a mistake. This table has already been booked by Mr. Sutton here.
John Wilbert Sutton.
Well?
I haven't the slightest intention of moving you, so please don't worry. In fact, I'd be very happy if you'd be my guest.
I'm sorry, but...
I'm not at all sorry.
Well, I guess there's no other solution.
Thanks. SD. For, Sonia?
No.
Suzanne? Sigrid?
Sandra.
Alexandre Dubois.
And I was so sure you were German.
Why did you think I was German?
Has Madame ordered?
Yes, sir.
Then bring me the same. I trust her judgment.
Yes, sir.
Don't you think it could be a mistake, Mr. Sutton? Trusting me too far? Our tastes may be very different.
I wouldn't think so. Chanel number 5.
What?
You're wearing Chanel number 5.
Are you an expert on perfumes?
I ought to be.
Hold it for a photo. Thank you.
How long since you've been in Paris?
24 hours?
Business trip to Rome?
No, pleasure. I'm lucky enough not to have to work.
This is the American. Have you seen this man before?
Never.
We have got too much riding on this operation to let him jeopardize it.
He's obviously a spy. Smart move eliminating Mohammed before he met the American.
He should have died too.
I told you I tried to get him, but I missed. In Casablanca, he was just lucky. Next time, he won't be.
Let's not be hasty. Murder is too obvious.
There are other ways of eliminating the American, like an accident.
Within 3 days, we start moving. We'll be out of reach.
It's precisely because we have so little time that we can't waste it playing cops and robbers. Even if he never talked with Mohammed, the fact that he's arrived in Rome proves that he is on our tails. Is he watched?
Yeah.
Taxi, please.
It's been nice. Goodbye.
Why don't you change your mind and stay with me? We'll do Rome by night with a little dolce vita afterwards.
I'm sorry, Monsieur Sutton, but I can't. I'm busy. I really must go to a reception that's being given in my honor. Anyway, I understood you had plans.
Yes, but I prefer to be with you, and you know it.
I wish I could believe that. You're a darling to say it, though. And I'll take a rain check on your kind invitation. I'll see you tomorrow.
Till tomorrow, then.
What are you looking for? I caught you red-handed. Don't make that mistake. Get your hands up. Get them up, I said. And now. You've suffered long enough. And you too, ladies, can end your suffering. Relief. the newest little giant painkiller.
Relief chases away those tormenting aches and pains.
Relief counteracts those body poisons that leave you weary and depressed.
Relief gives you relief in only seconds.
Oh, près de mes blondes, qu'il fait bon, fait bon, fait bon. Oh, près de mes blondes, qu'il fait bon dormir. Oh, près de ma blonde, qu'il fait bon, fait bon, fait bon.
You'll catch cold. What a man. Hi there. Little drink? Cheers.
Enough of these formalities. Let's get down to business. Now, just what are you doing in my bed?
Me.
I don't see anyone else.
You must forgive me, Mr. Sutton. I don't know what to say.
As long as you're in my bed, call me Johnny.
I must be in the wrong room. I must have drunk too much. At that reception I went to tonight, I didn't realize it until I saw you come in. Please let me go.
We'll have to think about that. You might be a spy.
But what are you saying?
This is the way spies react when caught red-handed. At least they do in the movies. Bed is always the defense of the beautiful woman.
If you were really a gentleman, you'd let me go right away.
It's not a question of what I am, but what you are. A spy? No. Because what in the world would a spy want with me? Well, what are you then? A cat burglar?
What?
A cat burglar.
You think I steal cats?
A cat burglar's a jewel thief.
But I haven't stolen anything. You can look and see.
I will. Afterward. But first, let's drink a toast.
Why?
To celebrate.
What are we celebrating?
The event.
What event?
The one that's about to happen. Here's to love.
No. John, what are you doing?
Haven't you heard of the Dolce Vita?
Oui.
Well.
Here.
Goodbye.
What are you doing tomorrow?
I don't know.
Let's meet at 10 by the swimming pool.
At 10 in the morning? I wouldn't open my eyes.
All right. At noon, then. We'll have a swim, a drink, and then lunch.
All right.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Let's meet at 10 by the swimming pool.
At 10 in the morning? I wouldn't open my eyes.
Come in.
Your breakfast, sir.
Good. I want Naples. I want to talk to a place called the Apollo. Don't know the number. No, I just have the name. It's a bar or nightclub.
The Apollo is a little bit of everything.
It's urgent. Call me back, huh? Thanks. You know this place, the Apollo?
Yes, as a Neapolitan, I don't recommend it.
Contraband, you mean? Or women?
Whatever you like.
How far is it to Naples?
It's a 2-hour drive by autostrada. If you go tonight, it's the big carnival of Piedigrotta.
Fine, thanks. Hello? The Apollo? Miss Zaira, please.
Buonasera, signorina. Are you alone?
I'd like to speak with Signorina Zaire.
Ah, you're a friend of Zaira's. I'll show you the way. It's right here. Zaira, friend of yours.
Coming.
Who is that? I wish I knew.
Grazie. So you've come from my friend Mohammed? Yes. How recently have you seen him? This morning, just before I left Casablanca. I'm sure he must have given you a very cold welcome. Why? He'd already been dead for 24 hours then. They cabled me the news. I didn't realize you already knew. I wanted to break it to you gently. I was expecting the news. It was bound to happen sooner or later. Did they give you any information? He had heart trouble. What did they say in the cable? That he died of a heart attack? An attack, according to the cable. Thank you, right, you dirty old goat. You should be ashamed of yourself. Now the door's open. You can just as well leave. No, Zaire. You must listen to me. No one who starts off lying to me gets very far. Besides, I don't know anything about Mohammed's business. I don't want a heart attack. Not me. Sorry I bothered you. Listen to me, Zaira. For your own good. I'm here to help you. I don't need any help. And especially not from you. Who are you? What do you want? I realize Mohammed's death must have shaken you. But you mustn't think everyone's your enemy. Do you insist on being thrown out of here? All right, I'm going. Oh, finally, it's about time. But you'll regret not having listened to me. Oh, no, don't tell me it's her again.
No, it's me, John Sutton, the American who called you this morning.
Well, hello. I'm very glad that you arrived. I must thank you for sending me the telegram and putting me on my guard. She's already been here.
I saw her. What did she want?
I guess she wanted information.
About what?
I wouldn't know. Anyway, I threw her out.
You should have heard what she had to say.
You should have told me how to behave.
You're right. Anyway, this may comfort you.
Poor Mohammed. He loved me so much.
Sure did. So much that he sent you all the information. What's it about?
Wait. First, let's talk about money.
Right. This was for him.
How much?
$1,500. Almost $1 million lire.
Not much.
It can be raised if the information is really important.
I'll tell you everything Mohammed wrote me. 2 people, 2 Germans, had made a deal with Mohammed to bring a number of cases to Italy. You know that Mohammed dealt in...
We know. Contraband.
Nothing important. Cigarettes.
You swing too, don't you?
Well?
It's all right with me. I smoke.
Mohammed didn't know what those cases contained and didn't want to know. But as he was loading them on a fishing boat, one of the cases broke open and some documents written in German fell out. ruin my makeup. I go on in a little while, but it doesn't take long. Wait for me at the bar, will you?
All right.
I'm ready. What is it this time? I think I must have left my compact here. Well, I haven't seen it. Mind if I look? Go ahead. Yet I'm certain I had it. Did anyone come in after me? An admirer. But are you sure you didn't leave it someplace else? Maybe I did. I'm so absent-minded. Well, good night. It will be.
Go watch the fireworks.
You can see them right here.
Yeah, it's quite a show. What are you doing in Naples?
What?
What are you doing in Naples?
I wanted to see the Pier di Grotta Festival.
That's why I'm here, too. It's great, isn't it?
Yes, but all this noise. Please, let's go.
Okay. It'll be quieter on the beach.
Vive le Carnival! That's enough.
What's wrong?
I have to go now.
I'll go with you.
No, John. You stay here. It's best for us to break our relationship forever.
What's got into you?
I don't want to fall in love with you. Don't you understand? I don't want to and I can't.
Act 3, renunciation.
Goodbye, John.
Sandra. Sandra! Why, you...
The American want from you.
What does any man want? Is that so strange?
It's strange that with all the girls that are in Naples, he'd come directly to you, the girlfriend of Mohammed Dervish. You want to end up the same way as Mohammed.
You can't treat me like Mohammed.
That depends. You're always willing to talk to handsome young Americans, aren't you? But with anyone else, you stay buttoned up. Well, you're a fool. Because the American is at the bottom of the sea. And when it comes to money, we have lots of dollars. But only for our best friends. Bad ones get this. Which are you?
Stupid questions.
Maybe you're not so foolish after all. You'll do all right working with us.
Well, there is a gun pointed at me. I won't do anything.
All right, but you're a very pretty girl. And I hope I won't have to hurt you.
Hey, take it easy. That thing's bigger than you are. Yeah, there you go. My car. Son of a... My key, please. Good morning, Mr. Sutton. Here you are, sir.
Oh, Mr. Sutton. Welcome back. Did you have fun in Naples?
Yeah. I almost died laughing.
The stuff was to be unloaded on a deserted beach near Rome, and it appears everything was arranged to ship it on from Rome to some other country where it would be safe. Maybe in South America. That's all I know.
It's not very much, but it's better than nothing. You've earned your reward.
Do you only buy information? Or are you interested in something else?
Why not? I've got a soft spot for brunettes.
No, not now. You'll ruin my makeup. I go on in a little while, but it doesn't take long. Wait for me at the bar, will you?
All right.
Yes, who is it?
Ongaloska.
I've sent you a report.
Good. We need a photograph of that American.
Nothing could be simpler.
You'll make it?
No need to.
Why not?
I've got one.
Good. Bring it.
I will.
trying to make a fool out of me, and this is for trying to have me murdered in Naples.
And this is you know what for.
Oh, yeah, well, I'll show you.
Taxi! Taxi, wait!
Ah, buongiorno, signore. You came to get the photographs I made at the hill.
Yes, that's right.
If you wait in here...
You have a good memory for faces.
That's my business. Be with you in just a moment.
Drop the shovel.
Stop or I shoot!
Good evening, Mr. Sutton. We were expecting you. You may have been slow in picking up your photographs, but you waste no time when it comes to following pretty girls. Come forward with your hands up.
Sit down. We've been considering the best way to get rid of you.
I'm deeply moved by this reception. Your hospitality is just too much.
Open up! Open up!
Don't let him get away!
Here.
Monsieur!
What are you doing here? Who let you in? Can't you see we're shooting a picture?
Happened to be passing by, so I dropped in.
Get out of here immediately.
Why get
before I
yourself
have
in a
you thrown out
sweat?
on your
All
ear.
right, I'm sorry I lost up your scene. I'm going.
I mean right now.
All right, all right.
Bloody tourists sticking their nose in everywhere and then wonder why they're not welcome. Well, what are you all standing around here for? Get back to work and let's have a slate in there. Get on your mark, stupid. All right, roll it.
Rolling.
Speed.
Slate it.
Scene 501, take 3.
Hey! What's the idea? What do you think you're doing? Hey!
Shh. Secret Service.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Ah, Jojo.
What happened to you, Mr. Sutton? Did you have an accident?
There's a bit of smog here in Rome, too.
Yeah.
Have you seen Miss Dubois?
She checked out.
She left the hotel. How's that possible? Were you on duty when she left?
Why, she phoned from outside. Unexpected business. She will be away for a few days.
Oh, she hasn't left for good.
She'll have to come back at least to get her baggage, if nothing else.
Good,
Yes.
good.
Oh, Mr. Sutton, do take care of those cuts.
Mademoiselle won't be surprised at seeing me like this. If I manage to find her. Drive along the river. I'll show you where.
John. John, what happened? Who put you in this condition?
A friend of mine. I'm going to return the favor.
John, did my tape recorder get what you wanted, hmm?
You pick pockets for a living? Come on,
What?
get in. Set a thief to catch a thief. How you wouldn't understand. Let's go.
Closed for repairs. Well,
Disappeared. No sign of anyone.
and now?
If they've gone, I've lost the trail completely.
Then what will you do?
What else is there for me to do except get roaring drunk?
They say those who drink alone are always thieves or spies.
All right. Where shall we get drunk?
Leave that to me. I know a place. Pardon me, sir. We have a flat tire. Would you be good enough to help us?
Of course, sister.
Heaven will reward you.
Where are the tire tools?
I don't know. Perhaps in the back.
Get moving. Hurry up.
What do you think you're doing? Are you out of your mind? How did you get in? You could get yourself killed. If you want to play games like that, why don't you go to Luna Park and ride the roller coaster?
He's got more life than a cat, that American. What are we paying all you idiots for? To let him get away?
You let him get away too, Baron.
You bring him here and I'll fix him.
Willie, we delivered the American on a silver platter, but
They refuse to let me handle this my way. They insist it must look like an accident. This is what he wants. We'll put him away for good.
No, we must act with prudence.
Prudence. Tomorrow we must leave, and before that we wipe the American out. Unless we are 100% sure our destination is secret, our plan is bound to fail.
Yes, it's too big a risk. And you know who I picked to bring him in?
Not I. He's too much for me. Or me either.
You seem to have forgotten that we have the perfect decoy, Mademoiselle Dubois.
I'm in complete agreement with you, and I know exactly where and how the trap should be set up.
Sandra. Sandra. Hey! What were you doing here?
Nothing. I was just doing the room.
And running away?
Do you want me to get dismissed? If the management finds out...
Wait a minute. What do I care about the management? Come on, be a good girl. Tell me the truth, and I'll give you a big, fat present.
I was also promised a present by the lady who had this room, but all I've gotten so far is trouble.
She was here?
She telephoned a little while ago.
What'd she want?
She wanted me to take her baggage to her without anyone knowing.
Was she calm or was she nervous?
A bit nervous. Maybe she didn't want to pay her bill.
Where are you supposed to take her baggage?
I swore not to give the secret away, but if you're nice to me, I'll be nice to you.
Go on.
You follow me when I leave the hotel, and you'll see where I go.
It won't work, baby. I'm not falling into that trap. If you don't want real trouble with the management, you better shut those bags and bring them to my room. fancy meeting you here.
Surprised?
I didn't expect Giorgio, but it's no surprise finding out what you really are.
Congratulations. After all, you won the treasure hunt. I feared you might not be bright enough to find that map, but if Giorgio had hidden it more openly, it would have made you suspicious, no?
Sure would. Well, Giorgio, nice work. Now it's your turn.
You wouldn't hit a woman.
No, not anymore. I strangle him.
Quite right. You'd make a wonderful Bluebeard. But as a secret agent, well, I admit you have a good nose for ladies' perfumes, but apart from that, you're not worth very much.
Let's not exaggerate. If Mr. Sutton is here, it's because he's discovered something. Not everything, but something.
I know one thing. You're not going to get away with this. Karl Mazowski, that is your name.
I'd forgotten that name.
And now you're Baron von Clausen.
Not anymore. For the time being, I'm Mr. Konrad Scheller, industrialist, off on a cruise with his friend Stefan Hardy and his wife.
Married, huh? I'm sure you deserve each other.
Your charm is wearing a little thin.
You can set your mind at rest. Come here. In a few hours, we'll be in Civitavecchia. Then on the open sea, and on the other side of that ocean, the documents you've been searching for will at last be safe. Look out there. They're already loading the priceless cases for a long voyage. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you. You'll be taking a trip too, but in another direction, and it'll be your last one. But at least you did get to see the cases.
All right, let's throw our cards on the table. How much do you want? In dollars.
Dollars? We don't need your dollars at the moment. Baron von Clausen, who did me the honor of trusting me, gave me the task of hiding $1 million, besides entrusting me with the documents. Those dollars will be put to work. Now.
You see, when you sell only once and only to one buyer. Yet with certain documents, by threatening to sell to one, you often can get more from another. And vice versa. You can go on that way indefinitely. Governments, institutions, people with something to fear, they'll pay. And pay again.
Enough. It's time for you to go.
Bye-bye.
May heaven reward you, sister.
Get moving. You and Mademoiselle don't want to miss your train.
Arrivederci! Let's see you get out of there if you can!
What the hell have they done to these doors?
Help! Help!
I hear you, I hear you.
A train's coming.
Gotta get out.
Can't you hurry up, John?
Let's get out of here.
Oh!
What'd you do, turn your ankle?
Yes, you go on. I can't walk on it.
Never mind, I'll carry you.
No. Please, don't waste time on me. You've got to catch von Clausen and stop him. But hurry.
You're right. You wait here. I'll send someone to help you.
Don't worry about me. Worry about von Clausen. I'll be all right.
Be careful, will you? Ciao.
Looking for the keys, Mr. Sutton? Being suspicious by nature, I always check up personally on my men's work. And Mademoiselle, have you abandoned her? Or just hidden her? Maybe we better go and find her. All right. Get up. Come on.
This is for you.
Grazie.
Hey! Stop! Come back here! What do you think you're doing stealing my truck? Come back! Oh, you! Why didn't you stop him?
How was I to know?
Oh, maybe he's got a tiger in his tank.
A tiger, yeah, but not in the tank.
Want a lift, signorina?
Why not? Excuse me.
Yes?
Is there a restaurant around here?
Not too far. You go for a couple of kilometers and turn right at the gas station. About 100 meters down that road is a trattoria.
This is the road to Civitavecchia, isn't it? There's no other.
No, just this one.
Put the flat in the truck. I'll take care of this.
could just get my hands on him.
Sandra.
John.
What are you doing here? Did they get you too? Come on, get up. You can't pull that gag on me more than once. That's the girl. Put a little muscle into it. See, there's nothing wrong with you. Darling, forgive me. I didn't...
Welcome home, Mr. Sutton. What happened this time, eh?
Nothing.
Here, let me give you a hand. Here.
Thanks.
Anytime.
Yeah. Grazie a te, amigo.
Was a pleasure, signore.
You were looking for me?
Mr. Sutton?
Yes.
I'm Clement Swanson from the United States Embassy.
Oh.
I've got a message for you from Washington. Top secret, but I think that by this stage...
I was to contact you on completion of my mission, was I not?
That's right.
Well, let's say my mission's completed, though I didn't get the documents.
They've been destroyed and won't fall into other hands. Unfortunately, however, you won't get the credit. I'm afraid, Mr. Sutton, that gives you rather a black eye.
What do you mean?
The Russian embassy has taken the trouble of informing us that the operation has been brought to a brilliant conclusion by one of their agents, a woman, who alone managed to kill the presumed von Clausen and capture the two most dangerous members of the gang.
Get out of my bed, Sonia Andreevna.
So, You learned my name.
Washington told me just now.
At last. I like being called Sonia.
You red-headed Russian fake. I chase all over the countryside, get my head knocked off, saving your life, and you grab off all the glory.
But I had to preserve my country's prestige.
What's that to me? You know what your country can do with its prestige. They can...
Please, John, don't be rude.
I bet they've already pinned the Order of Lenin on your chest.
Not yet.
You deserve a good spanking, and you're gonna get it.
What for?
You know, there I was, John Sutton, fat, dumb, and happy, thinking you loved me.
Why should I? Didn't you make it plain to me that I was a mere pawn in your game? Have you ever said anything tender to me, ever whispered one loving word?
There's no room for that in our profession.
Oh, come on. Say something nice to me. One word. Something you had never said to any woman before.
One word? Comrade.